Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, and today, as you see in the title down below, you know what type of video I'll be coming with. So today it's been a while since I've done a motivational talk with you guys, so I decided to find a topic, write down some little jottings, and try to reason with you guys on my point of view, and you also can tell your point of view down in the comment section as well. So today's topic, we'll be talking about what happens after I say I do, or what happens after marriage. But we're going to start from what happens from we say I do. Adiana is in the camera trying, so door manage. So yes guys, remember to like, comment and share, tell a friend to tell a friend, hit the notification bell to be notified each time I drop a video. So first thing, what happens after we say I do? The first thing before that, you know, say once there's always things that you say, like for richer or for poor, for better and for worse, and stuff like that. So you know, basically when you say I do, you know, say that is a vow that you say under the law of God and to your partner, right? So after you say I do, you know, say you're committed to your partner 100%, no 50%, no 85%. You're committed to your partner 100%. You say for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health. So you know, say not because you guys married and him sick, you go run, or she sick, because I'm talking about both partners right now. So he or she sick and you run left the person, or the worst of time come, you can't find food, you can't pay your bills, you lose your job, stuff like that, you run left your partner, or you start to get you know, you don't trust your partner again, you start to cheat, you start to go out of the way and stuff like that. That's why you do a vow. You say for better, for poor, for richer, for better or for worse, for richer, for poor, and in sickness and in health, till death do us part, right? After that, you commit to yourself, you know, you do your little reception if you need to do your little reception. You take like the pictures and stuff like that. No, this is what a lot of persons get twisted in their mind, right? Oh, you're married now and you expect, say, you're gonna live a fairy tale life. Well, let me tell you, let me bust your bubbles from now. There's nothing. She can't make me again. There's nothing called a fairy tale marriage. Let me tell you, I never see it in the world. It happened to me. Me never see any other persons that happened to me. Never see no fairy tale wedding. Me never see no fairy tale marriage, not wedding. Because a lot of persons do this fairy tale wedding and expect say them are gonna live a fairy tale life. No. Alright, you go home. If you go home, you go home. If you go on a honeymoon, you go on a honeymoon for a couple of weeks, couple of days, whatever. Right? You live your nice life, you know, do no romantic stuff. All the marriage persons out there, even if you don't marry, you know you're married, you know all of those stuff. You're dainty and nice and rare stuff like that, right? Remember, you know, it's not a case where you're gonna have your honeymoon for the rest of your life. That's why I said there's nothing like this fairy tale marriage. You go back home, you settle yourself, well, prior to getting married, you start to think about like works you're gonna do, if you know, if him gonna continue the job where him gonna do, if she gonna be a stay-at-home mom, or she gonna be a stay-at-home wife or whatever. Because a lot of men can sustain, based on your salary, you can sustain your wife as well, so she can be a stay-at-home wife. But a lot of females out there nowadays want to be independent, so some females not gonna really want to be stay-at-home wife or stay-at-home mom. They want to earn a little even one bread. And even if they be a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home wife, you know, definitely they are going to want to gain their little salary, or gain their little income on the side, probably do a little online business. Or even nowadays you see a lot of person being a lot of moms out there being a stay-at-home mom, and they're doing the social media thing, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, a lot of those stuff. So they're still earning an income. Alright, when you go home now, it's not fairy tale, because first of all, you have to think about starting. If you don't finish furniture house, you have to start thinking about furnitures. You have to start thinking about a lot of stuff. You start thinking about bills. If you're going to rent a place, you have to start thinking about renting a place. Or you already rent a place. If you're going to do a mortgage, like buy a house or buy a land, you have to think about all of that stuff. So there's nothing about being fairy tale. Upon getting bills done, rent, bills, every little thing, you know, say situation that will come on the way where sometimes the female don't want this, the man don't want that. So you know, say issues that come in your relationship, because probably the man don't want to rent a place, probably the female want to get a place, she wants to style her house or she wants to style her house, and sometimes within the man budget the man don't really want to overspend, but the female don't, because let me tell you, females want to spend and make sure them house look good, right? Female want to spend and make sure them house look good, while on the other man, and sometimes the male prefer to budget themselves and make sure, say, you know, things in the right place and right position. And remember now, you know, you just spend how much on things, the money on wedding dress, gown, every little thing. You spend a lot of money on your wedding. So you know in yourself, you're not going to think about you overspending. You're going to think about budgeting and try to get back all of those savings that you already spent on your wedding. But a lot of female out there, I mean, I bash the females now, so guys, don't get it twisted now, guys. A lot of females out there feel like say, okay, I want to spend this and I want to get everything one time. That's not it, because at the end of the day, if you are not earning an income and the man alone not earning an income, you have to think about his side as well. And sometimes it's based on the income as well, because if the man can definitely afford it, the man can afford it. But sometimes you have to think, not because the man can afford it, you still have to think about saving, not overspending, and not just go to the proportion and then when done. Suppose, for example, COVID come in. Before COVID, everybody never did expect this COVID-19 thing to come up, right? Everybody did live them normal life and stuff like that. Alright, you getting married before COVID and stuff like that. And for instance, the female just a spend and you're not even a save. Remember, you're probably not save. You're just married, so you try to get everything. You try to get TV, fridge, stove, bed, comforter, sofa, and all of those stuff. You want to try to get everything for your comfort and for your partner comfort as well. Boom, COVID come. A lot of person lose them job. Just imagine if you never did a save and you never did a budget yourself, and just imagine the man alone and the only person gain an income and him lose him job. If you did a save there, so, and if you did a save in the past, you know say him losing him job, him never have to worry about oh God, where am I gonna get my next rent from? Who am I gonna pay me insurance? How am I gonna pay me car insurance? How am I gonna pay health insurance? All of those stuff, right? So him not have to worry about that, because knowing him in himself, say him have a savings. You understand? But some female, them overspend and then I think about down the line in the future and be like, alright, suppose this will happen. Suppose an emergency could come up, because a lot of time we not expect none of that. Right? You're not expecting emergency. You're not expect some things to happen. Sometimes, God forbid, accident happen, sickness come upon you, you end up pregnant. So many things can happen, right? You probably lose your house. You still have to go look house. You probably lose your rental place where you did rent, right? Because person can decide to listen. May I give you 30 days to move out of my house and you need to find the next place, right? So a lot of things can happen. So being being in a relationship with a partner and thinking about marrying, and after saying I do and the vows, let me tell you guys, you say the vows doesn't mean you should just say it and forget about it after things start happening. Say it and mean it, because it's like for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, and in sickness and in health, right? So you're not supposed to just say it and you don't mean it, and down the line you just start, oh, COVID coming, oh my god, a meal on it. Remember, the man give you the opportunity to stay home because him know him can sustain you. And you being the woman of the house, he might expect you to say, alright, babes, so my paycheck here. So I get 150,000 for a fortnight, which is 2 weeks. So I get 300,000 for the whole month. Just an example. I'm gonna come in every fortnight and say, babe, say 100,000. I use the 50,000 and probably pay me insurance, my car insurance, and other little things that if you can carry me go to work till the end of fortnight, right? And you know, be the wife that you is, want to get everything in the house, you want to get a machine, you want to get a bigger TV. You spending that 100,000, right? You spending that 100,000 and the man expects say, yeah man, my wife here save. And you probably gonna lie to him and say, yeah man, my wife here save. My wife here save me, she has save me, she has save. And prior to COVID coming, or something happened in her life, in car crash, or something happened, sickness come upon him, in losing job, in start think about a place like a land, and him say, babes, I could go in a little savings me want, make see a land what I want to buy. How you feeling in yourself? Oh my god, you're damn, you're that must piss yourself, because can you imagine them husband expect you to save all along. When I expect you to save all along, you know, but because you want new TV, you want new Balenciaga, you want to fix up for your husband. I'm gonna have a problem with you fixing up for your husband. Nothing is wrong with you. You can't just, after you're married, you just, the spice just, after the honeymoon and everything, the spice just go. You still have to fix up for your husband. You still have to make him say, no, say, you know, you're sexy and you look good even before marriage, right? Nothing is wrong. But you overspending, you must know your budget, right, females? You must know no budget within a region to make sure it's, especially, and I'm talking about persons who are probably a stay-at-home mom now, right? Or a stay-at-home wife. If you decide to say be a stay-at-home wife, please, maybe you know, you have to keep the budget in the region, because things can come up. You probably end up have a baby and the baby got sick. For example, the other day Adriana wasn't feeling well. After she get the injection at the clinic, she wasn't feeling well. I met her, she was so sick, and then Lucy get sick as well. And it was a lucky thing we were saving, because if we weren't saving, how would I manage? And I like we get, and a lot of persons that even get undone. When I get undone, you have a lot of persons who are kids are on part and get benefits from them family overseas and them this overseas. We not get benefits, so you have to think about that. And if we never did a save, we could able to figure a doctor with Adriana. It was in last year. We could have able to get a doctor with Adriana. Could have even able to take care of Lucy, because Adriana pediatrician alone was 6'5", and then our medication was 4'5", and then we don't have to change our wow, sorry about that, and Adriana, and then we don't have to change our feed pattern, because the feed was affecting her as well. So it's a lot of money plus Lucy. So if we never did that save now, how would that be? And remember, both of us are not working. Remember that, you know, both of us not working. We are doing this YouTube thing, and sometimes it don't pay a lot, right? So you have to think about those stuff. You have to think about stuff. Well, with females who are independent now and decide to listen, me I go work, that still means that you must still budget in a thing. And me even hear a lot of somebody was saying the other day, Lucy was watching something the other day, I don't remember who it was. I was talking about if you should have a joint account. To me, it's a advantage and a disadvantage, right? to me feel like say the joint account is best. You having your separate account, me have an account for myself, Lucy have an account for herself, and then we have a joint account, right? I feel like say it's best because when you save in that joint account, you know, say any little emergency and stuff like that, you can always draw from it differently from your separate account, right? So say you're planning to buy a car now, you come from that joint account because that car would be under you and your partner's name, stuff like that. So after, guys, like go where a while ago, like what is happening? JPS, please me I beg you, do I go and no strike. I'll tell you this in another video here. But anyways, guys, so me just let's give it a little piece of what, you know, my opinion, a little piece of my opinion, and letting you guys know that after you say I do, there's a lot comes after you say I do or after marriage. It's not about this fairy tale marriage because you're on your honeymoon, you feel like say I saw it I gotta go all for your rest of your life. There's nothing like that. I'm not saying that you can live a nice marriage life. You're going to, things are gonna come and people still have a nice marriage life, but some persons have this thing for say you gotta have a fairy tale life, fairy tale marriage. Nothing like that. There is no fairy tale marriage. Let me just tell you that there is no fairy tale marriage, and me never see it, and me don't have a fairy tale marriage because a lot of times me and Lucy, we have our little disagreement and a day we come around and we say, alright, you know, you do wrong or me do wrong or whatever. So you guys, remember, before you say I do, or before you say I take up a partner and ready for going at this marriage thing, remember all of those little things, all of these little things that I'm telling you. And there's more to it, right? There's more to it. It's not about bills that can come up. And just imagine, same time you get pregnant. Wow. That's another thing. Baby pampers, baby feed, all of that. And remember, if you be a working class person and you get pregnant, you know, say you will get they are now like sick leave or you get a leave. And some persons are, some jobs don't pay when you're on sick leave. Some jobs don't pay, so you know, so you're not gonna get no income. Probably say you get leave when you're 7 months pregnant and you're supposed to go back at work when the baby is 5 months. That's another 7 months of you not getting pay. You understand? So it's a lot to take in. And guys, remember, please remember, read up, get counseling before you say I do to someone. And let me tell you, persons always say, oh, when you love the person, oh, me love him, so things are gonna come out and things are gonna work out. They have a little say to God help those who help themselves. Don't better sit down and feel like say, oh, me love him, so the love will go overcome this and the love will go come. You still have to look into other things. Bills are gonna come up, situation are gonna come up. And not even only bills. Yeah, your partner gonna have disagreement all the time. You understand? So you don't have to take things into consideration before it's saying I do or before. Yes, me know love is a coming strong thing. Love is a strong thing, but you and your partner can be in a relationship before you saying I do. You understand? Because after marriage, there's a lot of things to take in, you know. Remember, when you're married, you can't live at your mother's house, and him can't live at your grandmother's house, or him can't live at your auntie house, or wherever. You don't have to become as one, and you have to think about renting or buying a house or stuff like that. So you have to think about all of those necessary things and take into the consideration before saying I do, because it's not an easy road. Remember, it's not an easy road. I can tell you from experience, it's not an easy road, guys. So remember, before you're saying I do, take all of these things that I say into consideration. Don't think about, oh, blessing that could come my way. And yeah, blessing can come your way. Blessing can come your way, but how long the blessing that will come your way? You still have to think about your needs and your future plans that you and your partner have, right? So remember, guys, take these things into consideration. These are my few little motivational talks to you guys, and every now and then I'm going to pop in and, you know, talk to you guys, because I haven't done this in a while now. I'm like, oh my god, the people, they must miss my little talk and my little you know, motivational talk. So remember, guys, take this into consideration and just subscribe, like, comment and share, and turn on your post notification bell to be notified each time the Bocha family drop a new video. So we love you guys. Bye.